Welcome. Car detailing at its best. Today, we're detailing this Lexus right here, inside and out. As you can see, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our vacuum. And it should be pretty quick. It's not really dirty. This is another bi-weekly client, so let's get to it. I actually met this client by Google, and we try to every customer that we convert on Google, we try to turn them into our regulars and keep them on the schedule. So when you do a good job, customers call you back, and yes, and we offer them discounted rates for signing up for our biweekly and monthly service. So man, so today I want to talk about enjoying the fruit of your labor when it comes to detailing, because we're going out on a vacation this weekend. So it's fitting to talk about. So let's get into it, man. So when it comes to enjoying the fruits of your labor, you definitely want to treat yourself and do it the smart way. And by the smart way, we're talking about constantly saving up your money, building up your reserves, spending lightly, and actually planning for when you do these trips. So I recommend that after every detail, that you be smart with your money and not just blow it after a good week. Because of course we have good weeks in detailing, but also we have bad weeks. So we have to measure our success as retailers with the good and the bad, and then be able to balance it out throughout the year so that we can survive, provide, and also enjoy the fruits of our labor, man. So constantly spending won't do that. So you have to spread out your income and just budget and spend lightly. So we currently use Square Banking to manage all of our business financing. Uh, we saving through Square. We have our checking account, and we also have our money management through Square. So it's a very good system with helping businesses all the way around, and that's what we use to help us budget and manage our expenses and also grow our business. We know our sales. We know how much money we're making. We know our expenses. So just keeping up with everything that's going on helps us as we continue to grow, and it helps us manage everything that's coming in and out for the business. And that's how we continue to grow our business, by knowing what's coming in, what's coming out, and that's how we pretty much grow throughout the year. Managing all the expenses, managing all the income, you get a good idea about what's coming in, what's going out, and that's how you manage everything to be able to do nice things like go out on vacations and treat your family well for good meals and entertainment and whatnot. So you're gonna come around to the passenger side and take care of the vacuum on the driver's side actually. Yeah, man. So we just gonna keep cooking up on live, man. We gonna continue to work hard and show up for you all each and every day so y'all can see these wins. Slow and steady gains as we continue to build out every single day. If y'all like our content, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know, we're gonna keep bringing this content for y'all so we can continue to grow our channel and be able to help more and more people every single day. Yeah, man, it's not meant to be easy, man. It's not meant to be easy. You gotta take the harder way, the harder route, and that's how we're gonna continue to grow, man. So if anybody want to try to do this content creation, man, it sounds good, man, but it's not easy, man. You gotta keep working hard every single day, and that's how you see the fruits of your labor. And then that's when you can start enjoying it. But until then, you just keep grinding, you keep putting in the work, and sooner or later, you're gonna start to see some success. So we built up our business. We done that. We did that. We know what we're doing every single day for our business. So now we just want to continue to spread our wings, man. So watching our business grow over the time, and we want to try to create content now to expand our business in a different ways. Uh, People watching us online, you never know who's going to see your stuff and who's going to be the right person to sit at the right time and get more eyes on your business is what really is going to help boost things and grow things over time, man. So right now, we're only focusing on YouTube. So y'all got my full, honest commitment because we're only looking to build our YouTube right now. We don't want to focus on multiple platforms. We want to just keep building through YouTube and finding our niche, finding our audience within YouTube, man. So if y'all like this, man, make sure y'all comment the word detailing so that we can see who all in here, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through, showing love. Even if y'all just popping in to see what's going on, man, we appreciate y'all for popping in, watching us detail. So we've been detailing, man, for over 11 years, 12 years now, man. So I'm not a newbie to this, and we try to keep our business very lean. We don't have a whole bunch of employees. It's just me, and we outsource everything, man. So all our employees are outsourced as contractors. All of our call service people are outsourced to a call center, so they handle all the phone calls. We just got that back going, We handle all the marketing in-house personally through myself. Well, technically, all the marketing is through Google, so that's also outsourced. So, man, we trying to be smart about this business and keep our overhead low with the exception of the things that really make the business freedom appear. So, outsourcing our phone calls, that creates a bunch of freedom for me as a business owner, and I'm excited about starting back up with them. We've done it before, and it really helped our business and it helped me not have to worry about answering phone calls. It's not cheap, to have somebody answer your phone full time for a whole month. I mean, it's anywhere from $1,200 to $2,400 a month. But you're talking about 12,000 a year for all you to never have to pick up a phone call again, unless it's urgent or something else. I think it's completely worth it, man. So we're just gonna try to budget and manage our money better this time because we tried before, like I said, and we just didn't do well with managing our funds when it came to you know getting things going with a call service, man. So we're gonna see how that goes, and hopefully we can keep it going with them, and that'll help grow our business over time. Yeah, man. So now we just finished our interior vacuum, so we're gonna start our wipe down on the interior and our steam cleaning for the interior. If I have any questions, definitely ask them. More than happy to answer any questions about detailing. That's my skill. That's my expertise. So if y'all got questions in regards to that, I'll be more than happy to help. That's what this channel is for, to help detailers and for people entertainment wise to see, what we do on a daily basis, how we detail the chemicals, the tools that we use, and just to see how a real business owner operate on a daily basis, man. It's not easy. Every day takes hard work. Every day takes grind, and you gotta go out there and do it every single day. So if you are out there and you think about getting started in business, just know that it's not easy, man. You have to work hard, and either you working for yourself or you working for another company, but you can't escape work. You know, everybody works hard every single day. It may not be physical labor, it may be mental work where you have to go into the office and sign papers, but everybody have to work and you can't escape it because that's the way this society grows. Sorry about that, man. I'm back on. So you can't, yeah, even though I'm escaping calls from customers calling, I can't escape my personal line from ringing. So you still got scam calls coming through the personal line. Interrupt my live, man, but we're gonna get back on it and keep grinding, man. I got my steamer, I got my rags, I got my all-purpose cleaner, and I just need to grab my gloves and the gloves to help me not, mess up my hands and whatnot. So I appreciate you two. You guys always commenting, letting me know, how to wear my gloves. So it's became a habit now. So I appreciate y'all for helping me protect protect myself from detailing these cars, man. So lately, I've been using only my steamer. I don't have my detail brush because I've been leaving them at my customers' houses and stuff by mistake. But I do have my steamer, which has been helping me get, the, the, the dirt and grime out of the cracks and crevices of these vehicles. So we don't have a brush, but like I said, the steamer works just as well. If you know what you're doing, you know, it should be pretty simple. So while it's still heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and get my all-purpose going. Just give it a nice wipe down, make it look clean. So this is just a maintenance wash. It doesn't need any shampooing at all. I will touch up some of the suede that's on the interior of the vehicle. But other than that, man, it's just a nice wipe down, a light vacuum. Make sure you get all the dirt out of here. Do a nice wash on the outside and on to the next detail. So this was my only detail for today. Earlier in the day, I actually went out to correct a molding issue. So after you finish detailing the car, the customer called back like a couple of days later saying that their seat started to mold. And it was an auction car, an old car, like it was in the 90s or early 2000s car. So, I mean, and it was, junked out and dirty. So I personally know that it was just because of the seats had built up in it after we shampooed it. But, being a good business owner that I am, I went ahead and corrected that issue, man. So that's what it takes, man, to keep your business afloat, keep your customer happy, and keep them coming back, man. Because this was a repeat client, so you always love that when a repeat client come back and show you some support, man. So we definitely gonna keep that going. All right, so I'll bring that down for y'all a little bit. So we on live, man. We gonna keep it going, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Uh, so man, let's talk, man. Like I say, these lives help me just as much as it help you. So if y'all tune in, I appreciate it, and let's keep it going, man. So we gonna talk about rewarding yourself and enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, accepting what you cannot change. Like in our business, you gotta always accept what you cannot change because business things happen, and you gotta be willing and be able to keep going in order to continue to provide for your family. And there's no way out, There's no escape route. There's no way out. You can't just leave. You can't just quit your business, man. You got to keep it going. And you got to show support. And you got to continue to grow your business, man. If you quit every time things get hard, and I was talking to a guy today, he's a barber. He's a great barber, man. And he has a night job. And, I'm not going to say that, you have to have another source of income or whatever, but I just believe that if you focus on one and you do your all, you give it your best, and you shouldn't have to have a number two. Like, you shouldn't have to have a plan B. You shouldn't have to do other things to provide yourself. Like, I believe that you can be a six-figure barber, man. I believe you can be a six-figure car detailer and not need a second job. So I think that sometimes it's just a matter of giving it your all, man, and not having no plan B, because having a plan B is going to stop you from focusing on plan A. You know what I'm saying? So continue to thrive. If you're gonna get a second job, use that to fund your plan A. You know, and continue to fund your plan A until you don't need to have the plan B no more. And then you want to always make your plan A the thing that creates the money. Like, don't once you get past a certain age, I had to realize this, that you can't continue to try new things that's not making you no money. Like, you have to go and do the things that makes money, because that's how you provide for your family. And you can't be trying out experimenting with new things, because you have responsibilities. So when you don't have anything to fall back on and you have responsibilities, that's when you really start to dig deep into what you need to be doing at that point in time. And sometimes that means, doing the job or having a second job so that you can, afford to take care of yourself and your family. But don't get it twisted, man. Like, you can't only do you can't do that forever, man. Like, your body wears out, and your energy wears out, and you get older. So you have to continue to, like, focus on the end goal. And if that end goal is your business, then you gotta continue to invest in that. If you got a second job, then sometimes you might have to sacrifice that second job income to really get that first thing that you really focus on, the thing that's making you money. But you can't go all out because you don't have enough. It's not enough to provide for your family. Then you have to take that second job income, or that job that's paying for your side hustle, or whatever you want to call it. Like, you have to sacrifice that money and all that hard work that you're doing on that second job, and invest in yourself. Like, invest in that side hustle, and to the point where you don't need the main hustle no more, because the side hustle is not the main thing, and hopefully it has some purpose driven behind it, where it's something that you enjoy and you want to do, as opposed to being on that job. So luckily for me, I was able to leave my job during COVID, so I took advantage of the opportunity that I had, and that's kind of like how I started my business. So I took advantage of that second job, and at the time it wasn't fully COVID. It was just starting, but I took advantage of Amazon, and I worked at Amazon overnight until I had enough money to cover what I needed for my business. So I had a job. The job paid the bills. The job kept me sane and kept my mind free. The side hustle paid for the trailer, you know, to get my business going. So once I got that trailer, I was able to start taking jobs as detailing. I bought all my equipment. I bought the cheapest equipment possible, and I just got exactly what I needed to get started. And by doing that, I was able to get my first detailing client. And after that, I continued to find ways to market, free ways to market the business, even though it was just a side hustle at the time, because I still had my main thing. So I took that, and I continued to make more money and more money and more money. And then I started continuously investing into the business. So now COVID is full effect, and now we working from home, but I'm spending my time washing cars. Like, I'm barely paying attention to the computer. And then once I started making a decent amount, all right, sorry about that, man. But like, once I had a decent amount of money to pretty much uh, to where I felt like comfortable enough to leave my job, and it probably was. I had a guaranteed $1,500 a month. But you know, when you working a job, you paying taxes and all that stuff. Like most people are bringing home like two stacks, maybe 2,500 a month. You know, so I wasn't fronting over that last $500 because I knew that if I go full time, there's a good chance that I'll be able to make up that last five or 700 that I'm missing out on. And I went full out. So when it comes to like making that step to build your business, man, you got to be able to, you got to believe in yourself. You got to have courage. You can't be afraid. You got to have grit. You can't be afraid to lose. You can't afraid to fail, like, because you gonna fail. Like, you gonna fail every single day. Every single day, you could have done better. So, if you ask me, that's not winning. You're not giving your 100% all every single day when you can continue to do better. You know, you that's what I mean. Like, you got to be willing to give every single minute, every single dollar, every single thought. You know, and sometimes it may be unbalanced. Like everybody want to have this balanced meditative lifestyle, but sometimes you gotta be unbalanced. I tell my wife all the time, man, like my mind is business. Business is life. My life is business, because until you make it, you can't just take it easy. You can't just not do something. Like you gotta continue to grind everything until you don't need to grind no more. But until you get to that point, man, you gotta every day is a grind as a business owner. You know that because if you don't grind, you don't eat. If you stop grinding, then you stop seeing the results. And watching something I watched today, like you got to be willing to push it. You got to be willing to go. Like money loves. What's the word I heard today? Money loves aggressiveness. And I know that I'm misspeaking it, but when I say money loves aggressiveness, money loves when you aggressive with the approach on how to get it. Because when you aggressive, that means that you hungry and you're gonna do whatever it takes to make that money. So every single day that you are aggressive, pushing to make that money, you're gonna get it because you being aggressive. Like, and I'm gonna give you a detailing example. Like for me, I'm investing in ads. I'm investing in marketing to get my business going. Like I hired 2 or 3 contractors to help me get going with my business. But the only way that I'm able to pay them and the only way that I'm able to see the benefit of it is by increasing my marketing. So based on my research, if I were to boost up my marketing a little bit, I can make more money. But if I go aggressive with it, I can make even more money. But I'm afraid to do it. So by me being not being aggressive, I'm not making money. I'm losing out on potential money that I could be making. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all this until I go out there and actually do it. Because aggressive or being aggressive with money, you make more money. And that's kind of what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Like when you aggressive with starting your business, when you aggressive with going out and finding customers, you find money because money attracts aggressiveness, and when you're aggressive, that's how you get the money. So I don't know if y'all know, like when you first start in the business, like that's when you're the most hungry. Like that's when you out knocking on doors. That's when you out, putting out flyers. That's when you out going to small business owners and letting them know about your business, giving you business cards. That's when you out putting flyers on people's cars. Like all those things I've done at the beginning. That's aggressive. So and that's how I got started, being aggressive. And I did it until I didn't need to do it no more. And then I got more comfortable with the client base and everything that I was building, that I was able to go from aggressive to aggressively in a smart way, because then I started to use social media marketing. Like Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook, and Google. So when I talk about being aggressive with your approach towards business, whatever that is, you got to do it. If that means saving, if that means saving aggressively and less, eating out less in order to get to your goal aggressively and faster, then that's what you have to do, man, because time is waiting on no man. And that's what it takes, you know? Like, I believe in that cold and wholeheartedly that you have to be aggressive when you're approaching anything that you really want to do. And eagerly, eagerly aggressive. You have to do it in order to get where you want to go. And if you want to do it fast or if you want to do it slow. And being overly aggressive sometimes is uncomfortable. And I understand because I'm I'm not I'm acting afraid, and I need to stop being afraid to do what I need to do in order to be aggressive for my business. So you can be missing out on a lot of money if you're afraid to be aggressive. And like I'm gonna just move on from there, man. I feel like I pushed that a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and just move on to like growth and what it really takes, man, to operate a car detailing business. So like if you want to operate on a high level, you definitely want to be like extra and very consistent, man, because that's the only way that you really gonna like make it through the slow season. And I'm gonna just say that because like when you in a slow season in a business, like you got tons and tons of other detailers going out of business they because they like are halfway in. Like they got the second job, their customers not want as many detailers, so they don't have this. They not focused, Like when business got slow for me, I got focused. I didn't go look for other ways to make money. I got way more focused on my business, and I'm not gonna like sit here and lie to you all and let you know that I never had to go get a second job because I did. But that was in year one and year two. Ever since then, like I never had to do that. But that's because I never forgot the goal and I never had a plan B. Like when you doing this, like you have to like really like be focused. So, and I know I keep saying that. So let me give y'all an example. Like instead of working on that other job, you can be looking up better ways to get your customers to rebook. You can be texting your clients one by one, offering them 50% off, and you may be like, oh well, but I'm not really making as much money, and I give them 50% off. So what? Like at that when times are tough, you want enough to be able to buy food and dinner for tonight. So like that's what it's all about. Surviving, building a relationship, keeping your clients happy, staying consistent. Like it's crazy to see like how many other detailers like when things get rough, they just know where to be found. Like they don't even respond to their customers. Like you can't do that. Like you have to. Like if your van is out and you don't respond, you missing out on money. Like it's better to communicate and then just let your customers go dry. If you at work and you too busy thinking about the check that you're getting right now, you abandoning your business. Every customer that you abandon your business. So you gotta make your business your number one priority. And that's how you build it. And like I'm not trying to sound like over like outrageous about this, but it's like true. Like, what's wrong with being passionate about what's necessary in order to make it as a successful small business? Because we have so many that fail, and right now it may just be a solo entrepreneurship, and I'm no longer solo, but it can be a solopreneurship. But I'm making a living without a job, without needing to ask nobody to pay me. I pay my customers pay me, and I love and I appreciate my customers for always coming back to me. and it's not always me washing the cars. So like when you see that one person that's out there trying to get it, that's out here trying to start a small business, y'all need to support them because it's not easy. Everybody got a side hustle. Everybody, got their job and they trying to get out the rat race. But it takes a strong individual to stay consistent at this, and they gotta have passion. It can't be no plan B. Like I think that's number one thing that really made a difference. Like it can't be a plan B. Like I'm not going back there. And if you do want to go back there, then like you down to your last resort, and you're gonna do any and everything not to do it. Because if you do end up going back, then you're gonna find yourself unhappy again. So it's best to not even think about it. But if you do think about it, you gotta continue to you gotta prevail. Like you know how many times I thought about getting other jobs? You know how many applications I filled out when things were getting tough? And I'm just like, man, this is hard. But when you always keep number one at heart, like you can't really move on from this. So like when it's hard weeks and hard months, you gotta be prepared and you gotta keep going. And now I'm at a point now where I'm budgeting, I'm managing, I'm staying consistent, I'm getting prepared. I know what's coming and I'm preparing my mental script to get through the hard times. I have my wife here to help me if I fall short, which I never do, and I don't plan to. And I'm saying never because I feel like you gotta speak it in existence that you're gonna always stand up and be a man to provide for you and your family. Like this is not a game, man. Like this is real life. And you think these people that's running these companies that are hiring, not y'all, but hiring people, you think that they have a fallback plan? No, it's either business or business. And they're gonna do whatever it takes, even if that's it, even if that's getting a loan, even if that's mortgaging their house. Like they're gonna do whatever it takes to keep their business afloat and their life afloat, to keep up with the standard of living that they want to live. Because most people they're not gonna adjust their way of living. They're gonna go out and try to get more money. But instead of trying to get more money, why won't you just work harder in your business? And why not? Don't think, oh, let me go get a second job. Work harder where you at. You know, continue to ask for promotions if you got a job. But I'm just referring to the business side. Like there are so many ways to get creative to keep your business going through any season, any way, anytime. And you have to just be smart, be creative, and do the things. You got to be a master implementer. What I mean by that is, you gotta tune in on knowledge, go on YouTube University, and just soak it all up, man. And you're gonna come up with some amazing ideas. There's so much creators, so many other detailers, so many people that just giving out marketing advice, how to get more customers, all the things that you can do. And all you have to do is just continue to soak that knowledge up and something gonna click. You can binge watch so much stuff on this stuff and then sooner or later something gonna click and it gonna hit you and you just gonna knock it's gonna just take over. And like I was listening to something today as well on luck. Like some people don't believe in luck, but when they say when hard work reach preparation and preparation reach hard work and you get that success and you get lucky, so called to say, on something that happens and it wasn't supposed to happen, but it happens, and they want to call it luck. That's just you was at the right time, right place at the right time with the right preparation and the right opportunity and the right skill to take advantage of that opportunity. Luck is nothing but opportunity to the people that work hard and grind for where they want to be at. And like I'm just talking to y'all, man, like to explain like what it takes. And it's not gonna be easy, man. Like it's grinding every single day. Every single day, every single hour. Just suck through it, grind through it, don't complain and just do it, man. Like and don't turn down no money. You know? Like people quit to get comfortable and get big headed and get all these other words that I can say. But the real more of the story is like humble yourself, get the check, and continue to grind, man. Like take the L. When it comes to your customer, take the L. Whatever that means, take the L. When it comes to a customer, yeah, take the L, man, because a customer is your reputation. And the customer can make a difference in your life if you continue to mess with them and do a good job with them. And sooner or later, when something happens and you get that call because they know that you was a good business owner, the last time they visited you and y'all had an issue and you solved that issue, and it's the snow season and they call you back, like that's the best feeling in the world, knowing that dang, like the decision I made to take that L made a difference for me in this moment where I really needed the most. Like that's true. That's true success as a business owner who got their priorities straight on their business. Represent your customers and represent yourself well, and your customers will always take care of you, man. And like that's why I appreciate my customers so much because without you're not rappers and pop artists and stars and they always think they fans because when in doubt, like your fans, your your customers, your supporters are gonna be there for you. Your support system, your family, your wife, your kids, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, like your support system is there for you. You never want to go against them when things get rough. Like y'all work together, y'all stick it out, and y'all get through it. That's life principles. It's not just about business. It's a life principle. Like do unto others how you want to be done. You know, like if you were make a mistake, own up to your mistake, fix the mistake, and God will make things happen for you. People will make things happen for you. It's just energy backwards and forth between people trying to have solve an issue. There's no need to get defensive. There's no need to try to be right. Just work it out. Come together and work it out with your people because they came to you because they trusted you, and it's up to you to keep that relationship going as a business owner. And I always put my customers first, and that's why I'm successful. Like we have consistent issues that happen amongst my business, but it's not a big issue because we take care of it. We solve the issues, we solve the problems, and we continue to keep our customers happy throughout the process. And that's good business. That's good business sense. And that's how you continue to grow your business over time is by keep doing the right things to the right customers at the right time and always being an honest business person. And that's how you make a difference for your customers and your business to keep it going through any season, through any weather, through any time. So yeah, man. So we just gonna continue to watch this car, man. So we finished the inside. Now we just working on the door jambs to finish up the door jambs for this vehicle. We wiped it down, we vacuumed it out. So once we finish the door jambs, we're gonna go ahead and start washing it to finish up this detail. This is gonna be our last detail for today. And then we headed out of town, man. We gonna be celebrating this weekend. So I'm gonna also keep y'all updated. I may do something like a day in the life of a successful detailer, you know, just to let y'all see, man, the hard work, but it pays off, man. This detailing paid for this whole trip, man. My detailing take care of my family, and if y'all want to do it, man, don't be afraid, especially the younger kids. Like if I don't do anything, I want to inspire the next generation of detailers, like the 13, 14, 12 year olds. If I can inspire them, I'm happy with that, man, because those you all, I don't know if it's you, but you all are the ones that can do amazing things at a young age and create a change in your family life. And it's not hard. All you're doing is washing cars. But if you got the business knowledge to soak in all this knowledge that's online, you can be the next Mark Zuckerberg, man. So I just hope that we can make a difference for the young people in this, and hopefully I'm providing value to everyone that's watching this. But yeah, man, being a business owner is not for the weak, man. And I think that, like, if you have a successful business, I think that every successful business owner is partially crazy. If you didn't have any overnight success, because it takes a whole lot of grit, a lot of muscle to run a successful business, and it's not easy. So if you are a successful business owner, I tip my hat to you because I know what it takes, and you gotta be crazy in order to stick to it like this. But every business owner I know is partially successful and on their way to being successful. So if you want to do it, then it's always possible. Just continue to work hard, to continue to grind for it, continue to wait for it, and sooner or later you're gonna have a pop, and your business is gonna take off, your life gonna take off. You're gonna pass that test. You're gonna get the results that you want. You're gonna do whatever you want to do, man. But you gotta just work hard at it. Just like business, everything takes work. Just you're gonna get that promotion. Whatever you're looking for, man, it's just a matter of just keep grinding and working, and it'll work out for you. But right now, we just trying to get everything cleaned up, clean up our workspace, put everything up that we done using, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on the outside of the vehicle. We're gonna wash the outside and shine the tires, get the mats in, and we'll be finished up with this detail. Our maintenance client, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Another great day, another amazing day. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I know time is valuable, so we definitely appreciate y'all time, man. Y'all time, y'all attention, and I hope that we can add some value to y'all lives. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the comment, the like button, whatever y'all gotta do to tap in. I can't make y'all believe in the success that's coming. I can just show y'all, man. So with that being said, man, just hey, right here. Uh, yeah, it looks like a key. It usually happens right here. A lot of people have scratches right here, so I don't know exactly. It could be nails, keys. Like when you open the door, the key in your hand. Um, Probably a wax. I'll have to see though, cause I don't know how deep it is. So I will have to I'll see if I can get it off. If I can, I'll let you know. Then we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 So I think you're probably gonna need like a wax to probably get majority of it out. Yeah. So never. I think maybe the first time. I think I can't remember. That was a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah. So I just do this one if I can get it out, and then we can let you know if and if you want to do the whole car, then we'll talk about the cost and whatnot. Yeah. But ins and the outs and the ins. You just get it all in. Whenever you commit to the testament.